interwebs, how are you doing? I am doing well. I just turned on the camera with the button on the back, even though I have a remote like right there, so I should work on being more prepared for things. Oh well. Anyways, this morning when I woke up, which was at 3 a.m. because my sleep schedule is just actually a laughing matter at this point in my life. I woke up at 3 and I was like, oh, I'm totally gonna write my video and I'm gonna dye my hair and bleach my roots and take care of business. And I own one latex glove right now, so that didn't happen because I know some people will like bleach and dye their hair without gloves. I am not one of those people. Oh, speaking of which, look, I did my nails. I don't know why. I was just bored and I did them. And my hair looks super cute today. I don't know. It's weird. My hair is growing on me. I mean, it's literally growing on me, but I don't know. When you cut your hair and it's drastic, which it was, this side legitimately was down to like here. I mean, I cut more than a foot off of some spots. I mean, it was a pretty drastic haircut. Anyways, when you first get your hair cut and it's really drastic, you go through like, I love it, and then you have like buyer's remorse where you're like, oh, I don't know if I should have done this. And then like, I don't know, I really like it. I think it's very, oh, this is so funny. I met a girl at BlizzCon who was talking about her pet peeves, and one of her pet peeves was when people say very unique or really unique, because it's either unique or it's not unique. It can't be more unique than something else. So I was just about to say very unique, and this is literally ingrained in my brain now, so I won't do that anymore. But I think it's really unique. I just did it! I cracked myself up. That was completely an accident. I think it's unique. Just unique, because unique it's a linear term. Anyways, I think it's unique and I think it's fun. I think it looks very much like a video game character. Like I could see a video game character having this haircut. It sort of reminds me of Maya from Borderlands, only her head it's not quite shaved, but it's a lot shorter. I'm not that brave. Or maybe brave is not the right word, because I don't really care. It's just hair. I just worry about what it'll look like as it grows back. Like as this grows back, I can either trim it into a one-length bob, or YOLO, I can just let it grow out asymmetrically and that'll be fun. But I worry about what it would be like growing out like super short hair. I think you'd go through a lot of like awkward spots. I can't stop looking at it. I'm doing that thing again. You guys are always like, look in the lens, and I always am just like, my hair is so pink and stuff. Anyways, I'm staring at the lens. I'm looking just at the lens right now. What else is going on? I'm wearing a bunch of bracelets for no reason at all. Did you guys get that reference? Did you guys get that? I feel like this isn't right. Ah! Oh God, my bracelet's stuck. Okay. Oh my God. Is that better? Better or worse? I think that's better. My shirt has tippers on it. And my hair is pink and short like Annie. I'm basically adult Annie right now. And my eyeshadow looks super pretty today. My sister got me the BH Cosmetics Galaxy palette, and I'm like obsessed with it. It's so awesome. So since I've been up since 3 a.m., I've been extremely productive today. I've done like 4 loads of laundry, and I did the cat box, which I know you guys don't care about, but someone's got to do it. You can't just not do it. And I swept, and I vacuumed, and I took a shower, and I did my hair, and I did my makeup, and I wrote my video, and I'm about to film that video, and I'm vlogging. Today's a good day, and I'm going to do other stuff too. When I'm done, my life goal for today is to get all the laundry in my house put away, because I am the worst. And it's been like this since I was a kid. I am forever living out of laundry baskets. Like, it's gotten slightly better because I don't have a dresser, so you know, I really don't like it when people point out how much I say like, because if you filmed yourself talking, everybody has filler things that they say, or or whatever. So if you want to point out how much I say like, I would highly suggest that you film yourself just talking off the top of your head, like having a one-sided conversation for 5 minutes, and see if you don't have a filler word, because I bet you do, or you talk a lot slower than I do, because the problem is my mind goes faster than my mouth. Anyways, back to the original topic. I don't have a proper dresser, so anything that can be hung up gets hung up, and pretty much everything else goes on a shelf above where my stuff is hung up. I think I showed my closet one time in a vlog. Anyways, So I've gotten a little bit better about living out of laundry baskets because most stuff comes right out of the dryer and goes on a hanger. And my closet is so nicely organized, but it never stays that way. Like, it's super organized, and then 2-3 months later, it's like everything's all mixed up and scrambled, and it's like closet tornado. So I would really want today to get my closet taken care of, and like, I still have clothes in my suitcase from BlizzCon. I need to deal with that situation. And then there are just clothes in laundry baskets in my bedroom, in my closet, because my bedroom and closet are not in the same place. I know that sounds odd, but it's true. Like, there is a closet in my bedroom, but Nick uses that closet, and then we have a walk-in closet at the end of the hallway, and that's the closet that I use because I have way too much stuff. It's the burden that I carry because I've been the same size. Well, I've worn the same size shirt since I was like 14. Like, I've been a women's small for over 10 years. So I've amassed quite the collection of t-shirts in my long-standing history of being a size small. I wear different size pants now than I wore in high school, but I'm only one size bigger than I was in high school. I wear like a 0, 1 in high school, and I wear like a 3, sometimes 5, but only in certain brands. And usually I bought these fleece-lined leggings for winter because I'm like always cold. I bought these fleece-lined leggings for like $6 a piece. They were super cheap. And I wear them under jeans, like almost like long johns. So I bought all these pants in it's like 2. I bought 2 pants that were size 5 specifically so that I could wear these fleece-lined leggings underneath and they wouldn't feel super tight because I hate tight clothes. Like, I'm wearing a tight shirt right now, but for the most part, my jeans I generally wear on the big side, and I usually would prefer to wear like a men's small t-shirt than a women's small t-shirt because they're so uncomfortable and they creep up under your armpits and you feel so constricted. Like, boys are lucky. Boys don't know how lucky they are. Like, girls' clothes are incredibly uncomfortable. Everything that is made for a female is very uncomfortable. Leggings, uncomfortable. They're so tight. They're tight everywhere. And then they make you look lumpy because the waist, it's like people don't understand that waists aren't that small. It's just dumb. It's dumb. Like, the only thing that are girls' things are yoga pants that are comfortable if you wear them in the correct size, which most girls do not. But I don't know. All the time I wish I was born a dude. Like, I don't think I'm a dude. It's not like that. But I am so jealous of men. They just get to get up and just put on a t-shirt and jeans that are correctly sized for them, not super tight and uncomfortable, and a nice loose t-shirt and a hoodie, and they're good to go. There's no blow drying and styling and spraying and making up and plucking, and I am minimal. Like, I put on makeup to film videos, but other than that, like, if you ever catch me in the real world, no makeup. And if I wasn't on like an HD camera with fancy lights, I probably wouldn't even wear makeup still because it's overrated, man. It really is. Like, it's a lot of work. It takes a solid hour to get ready from like normal everyday attire to like filming attire. It's a lot of work. And I'm not even like, some girls are, you know, foundation and concealer and contouring. I don't do any of that nonsense. I have like blush that I put on so that I don't look ghost pale, and powder. Like, powder just because I can't. I'm not even good at it. I couldn't do it if I wanted to. Even if I tried, even if I wanted to. Anyways, I got ranty there for a second. I'm done though. I'm done ranting. And when I don't have, oh my gosh. So I do this thing, I don't know if you guys do this thing, but I do this thing where I use food to motivate myself. I treat myself like a dog. It's fine. I'm totally cool with it. But Nick went and got lunch, and mine is in the fridge. I refuse to eat it until I film. It's like my reward. Like, you can eat lunch once you film. And I just remembered, I was like, I want a donut. And then I was like, oh, I have a chicken sub in the fridge. Ah. So I'm going to go film now so that I can eat my chicken sub, because that's my real motivation behind this. So hopefully I knock out this video like 1-2 punches. Oh, God, I don't watch UFC, but I heard horrible things about Anderson Silva's leg. I'm glad I did not see that, because I have too much empathy for that stuff. I hope you feel okay, Anderson Silva. I hope you feel okay, because from what I hear, you don't. Anyways, sometimes I really think that my brain is not normal. I feel like people should not be able to jump topics the way I do. It's like if people's minds are a highway, mine's like one of those crazy roads in LA with 5 lanes on each side. And I'm just lucky to make it from A to B without a crash somewhere in the middle because it's heavy traffic. I'm going to go. This vlog's getting weird. These are weird references I'm making. Oh, I'm pretty bad at references in general. My friend Stacy makes fun of me all the time because I try to make analogies and it just bad. Like, don't even try, Danielle. That's not a good analogy. Do you like my hair? I think it's super cute. It's like edgy. But it's not edgy. I feel like in a way, like I know it's asymmetrical and I know it's weird and I know a lot of people don't have this haircut, but I don't really think it's edgy. I think it's I don't know. What am I saying? I shouldn't even talk. Look at my chipped tooth. If there are 2 things I really want to get done in 2013, I would love to get LASIK. I don't know if I'm going to be able to save up enough to afford it. It kind of depends on what my taxes are going to be like because I've worn glasses since I was 6. Like it's really life impairing. And everybody I know who's gotten LASIK has said wonderful things like it's life changing. It's the best decision I ever made. Da 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 da. And like it is so people don't know. Like people that don't wear glasses don't understand the struggle. It is though. It's I can't like see like. Do you know how many times in the shower I've used conditioner instead of shampoo on accident and then been like, this was not what I wanted because the bottles look the same and I can't freaking read them. Like because I'm blind in both directions. It's not like farsighted or nearsighted. I am both, and I am also slightly cross-eyed. I have a corrective prism in my lens to prevent me from going cross-eyed. But my doctor told me that is actually correctable with LASIK. So I don't know. I'm a good candidate, but it's a couple $1,000s to do. So maybe someday. And then I also really like to get my tooth fixed. My grandma died laughing when I told her the story about that because, you know, most people who have a chipped tooth have a great story behind it. Like, oh, I got in a sports injury, or I got in a bar fight, or this manly thing happened to me. No, I was sitting with my knees up to my chest in my computer desk and I sneezed and hit my face on my knee and chipped my tooth. Danielle, 2014. I can't believe that that's only a couple days away. That's crazy, right? Yeah, it is. You don't have to answer that. That's a rhetorical question because it is crazy. I feel like what's really crazy about it is that in 2012, I didn't live here. Like we bought our house in the end of November and like we moved in, and it's weird because we've lived here a whole year and it feels both like we just moved in and we've lived here forever. Like if that makes any sense. It's a very bizarre conundrum that I'm in right now because you find out when you buy a house, they say that you will know within the first year if you can afford the house that you bought or not. And Nick and I are very financially responsible people. We were qualified because that's how house buying works. You don't go and set down a lump of money and be like, all right, give me this house. Like you have to fill out applications and qualify for financing, and then you have a down payment and closing costs and stuff like that, but you only pay a tiny, tiny fraction of what the house costs at closing. It's usually about 10%, and we didn't buy an extravagantly expensive house. Like we qualified for about 30% more money than we spent because that's how we are. We don't want to be at the top of our budget. We don't let our bank account get down to nothing. Like we don't buy things. Like we are savers. Like so they say that within the first year of living in a house that you purchase that you know whether or not you can afford it. And it hasn't affected us financially at all. Like we're totally fine. We can make our mortgage payment, we can pay the utilities, and it's crazy because this is a 30-year commitment. You buy a house and that's a 30-year commitment, and like one down, 29 to go. Oh, that's weird. I haven't even been on this earth 30 years, and I am bound to this house for 30 years, but I don't know, it's fun because we've already made so many changes. Like we're almost finished remodeling the bathroom. I tiled the floor. I mean, that sounds a lot more fancy than it was. I mean, they were vinyl tiles, but I still did it, and I was really proud of myself. And Nick put in the new toilet yesterday. The new sink is going in this week. I have a little bit left to do of the tiles, and then we have to put in the floor molding, and then I'm going to paint all the trim because we didn't paint the trim because we figured we wanted it to make sure that everything was the same color. So I have to do like the windowsill and the molding around the ceiling, and it's weird. I don't think I've ever lived in a house with molding prior to living here. Which I know sounds silly, but I swear I really don't think I've ever lived, like, this room doesn't have molding, but every room, well, it has molding on the floor. Every room in this house, and I don't know if it's because our house was built in 1908, everything has molding everywhere. Every room is like ceiling, floor. Some of them even have molding going up the sides. It's the weirdest thing. It's everywhere. It's like you can't get away from it. But I guess that's what you get. But I like this house. I'm excited. We're in the process of rezoning it because we bought a 2-family with the intention of renting out half of it. And then after about 6 months, we realized we had no problem affording it on our own, and we wanted the extra space. So we are in the process of converting it back to a 1-family. And we've got every room from the apartment already planned out what it's going to be, except the kitchen. We have no, I think I'm going to make it into a craft room because it makes sense. Like, I could use all of the cabinets for storage. That countertop is going to be so nice for any projects because it cleans easy. And like, it would be nice to have a sink where I do like art, like painting in clay. Like, a sink right there would actually be super convenient. So I think that's going to be my craft room, but we need to paint that room. Every room in this house, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, the paint and wallpaper is horrible. I said I had to go 6 minutes ago, didn't I? I did. I'm going to really go this time. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'm filming tomorrow, so I'll vlog tomorrow. Look at all these vlogs. It's like vlog-tacular, vlog-tastic. I feel really derpy for saying that. That's not an okay word. Vlog-tastic. No, Danielle. No. Panzer, please. Okay, I'm gonna go. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend and a wonderful life. And I love you all. You're in my hearts. I'll see you soon. Bye, bye, bye.